Everybody is celebrating this today.
We are not going to be going after people who are fixing their own vehicle like passive.
Okay, so, that sounds good, right? They're not going to be going after people who fix their own vehicles. And I think that they even called this, or President Trump called this, the right to fix. And it sounds like this is right to repair, like this is the solution. But I think people are celebrating a little too early. Remember, this is a presidential memo. All he's signing is instructions to the EPA that the EPA do something in the next 30 days. And it really doesn't matter anyway, because any president in the future, any future administration can undo this with a stroke of a pen. If you're a fan of the channel, stick around all the way to the end because we have a giveaway, and it's for one of these. This is a Bluetti Hands-Free 2 battery backpack. I'm not kidding. It's a monster backpack with a huge battery bank in it that makes you ultimately independent, which is what we talk about a lot on the channel. So anyway, stick around to the end, and I'll tell you how you can do it. Okay, before you get too depressed, here's what's actually in this memo. President Trump signed a memo, 3 main parts to it. The EPA has 30 days to put out guidance on what you're actually allowed to do with your vehicles. The second part goes after CARB. California has been the only state that can certify aftermarket parts for literally the whole country, and that process takes over a year. So they're trying to open that up. The third part, that's the one that everybody is hyped about. It tells the EPA to consider backing off of enforcement against people who are just trying to fix their own cars. Now, the EPA has been running cases on this for years. 172 civil cases. People actually doing time in prison for working on the stuff that they own. So if they actually do back off, that's a real win. Now, why did President Trump do this right now? He said that he basically heard that they were arresting people for fixing their own cars and that he thought it was actually unbelievable, so he ended up signing this memo. This whole right to fix, that makes a great headline, but there's a word in there that matters a lot, and that word is consider. It says consider deprioritizing enforcement, not stop, but consider. And then buried further down, there's this line straight from the document. This memorandum is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law, or in equity. So the White House put out a memo that says, in its own words, this doesn't actually give you a right to anything. Now, that's wild to me because they called it freedom to fix, and then they wrote right there in the fine print that it's not actually enforceable. Now, the memo, it is effectively law, but it's soft law. And it's basically a note to the EPA that's saying, hey, maybe ease up. And that's about it. And that's why the celebrating today seemed a bit premature. Now, if you have the same level of distrust for the government that I do, hit that like button, subscribe too. Now, to kind of demonstrate some of this back and forth that happens with presidential memorandums, DACA was a memo, not a law. President Obama signed it, President Trump killed it. President Biden brought it back, President Trump killed it again. It bounced around for over a decade because nobody ever made it law. President Biden undid 62 of President Trump's executive actions in his first 100 days alone. That's just how fast these things flip. So essentially, whatever the next administration thinks about people fixing their own cars, they can undo this with a signature. No vote, no debate, nothing. Just a stroke of a pen. I think what is really frustrating for me is the fact that none of the important issues were addressed in this memo. At least nothing that will greatly impact the future of our right to repair or our right to privacy or an end to the data collection. GM, Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Mitsubishi, and so many others are still pulling your speed, your braking, your location data, and selling it to data brokers that then sell it to insurance companies to raise your rates. None of that was dealt with. Look, I'm a realist, and today wasn't nothing, but it just wasn't the big deal that others made it out to be. The president did sign a right to fix memo that we hope changes the trajectory of our right to repair the things that we own. But it's not a win yet. A win is when this gets written into law, when our right to privacy blocks the sales of the telematics, when HR 7389 passes with actual teeth in it. Now, in 30 days, the EPA has to put out some real guidance. That's when we find out if this was actually something real or something to just distract us from everything else that's going on. To get your hands on this hands-free 2 battery backpack from Bluetti, you're going to want to head over to our community forum, to the giveaways channel, and that's at community.loyalmoses.com, and I'll have links in the description. Now, there's also extra ways to get extra entries, like following me on X, following me on Twitch, and subscribing to our YouTube channel, and other things like that. So make sure you do it all, and good luck.